Okay, so I'm drawing figures here. I start usually with size of one of them, and then I start just doodling, sketching all over the paper. This is actually the first type of comic book figure drawing I'm doing as a big piece. I'm reworking certain shapes, the main idea of what the head, the torso, and the arms are. Right there I'm looking at the angles of the stomach. I'm redrawing, sharpening up basic shapes. As you can tell, like those circles they're not perfect, but they're redrawn one on top of the other, giving some definition and there's sort of a sketch look, and there's an arm there. This is completely improvised. I'm reworking memory ideas of stuff I've copied. That's why copying is so important. Copying master drawings and copying, in my case, I've been drawing a lot of comic books lately. So it's been helping me because these figures are drawn from mannequins, other comic books. And, see, can you tell there's really big strokes applied to the paper. Trying to stray away from being shy and completing certain. If it's a circle, it's a circle, it's complete. If it's a triangle, it's a triangle. If it's a rectangle, it's a rectangle. I'm consciously aware that it's just a sketch. It's a sketch upon a sketch upon a sketch, making lots of mistakes and referencing limits. I'm referencing maybe someone like Pontormo, Italian Renaissance painter. You can tell some of the. I'm not completely sure if this was a procedure that he used, but towards the end you can tell that I've been. I think subconsciously I was thinking about Pontormo. There's lots of improvisation, but there's also lots of me being secure and, like I said, not afraid of making mistakes, knowing that it's a sketch, knowing that I can redraw it, I can go over it, or I can erase it. I like to use these tiny pencils because I've sharpened them so many times that they just wear down. And drawing with my entire body. Well, actually, this is pencil, so I'm drawing with my arm. And maybe my back. I'm standing. If this was charcoal, I'd probably be using more than my arm. I'd probably be using both arms, one to hold down the board and one to. The pencil is very dense, and it's really easy to make marks look fine, rich, and definitive. Charcoal's a little bit more. It's more of like a. It does have those characteristics, but it's a lot harder to obtain some sort of definition. You have to really rework every figure. Pencil is a lot quicker. I guess it's the Renaissance equivalent of silver point. It's graphite is excellent. It's really great to work because you can see I'm working the pencil, the leg area. He or she, I don't know if it's right now, it's very ambiguous what kind of figure it is. Bending a knee, raising a knee. I don't know where that leg is going. And the great thing about comic books, most recently, well, actually, this is long time. As you can see, I'm using the eraser as a drawing tool. The eraser is known to be a tool to correct, to make corrections, to erase, to eliminate, to take away. But through perspective, you can really change this and help your drawings by using the eraser to draw. Like, as you can see right now, I grabbed the big eraser, the Faber-Castell eraser holder, and I like to erase a lot of stuff, and I like to give these drawings big strokes, making gray areas, showing the actual correction. Actually, not a correction. The drawn eraser. The eraser is just as valid as the pencil. It's just giving you white lights, highlights, values. I'm really using it as a drawing tool. I'm not thinking about correcting anything. I'm just thinking about drawing, and I'm drawing. It's almost like I have a piece of clay right in front of me, and I'm taking stuff off and I'm putting stuff on, just like if it was clay. It's very much a virtual practice of feeling out the form, the 3D image in front of the thing I'm trying to capture it in my mind's eye. I have something, but then I don't, but then I do, but then I don't, but then I do, and it's always evolving. It's always changing. Right here, I'm creating lots of details. I apologize for the title, but I forgot that I was zooming in at the end of the video. These details are done with the exact same pencil, just being a little bit more, I don't know, I'd say more careful with the space I'm using. I'm sort of teasing the areas, like tickling the paper, but I'm also being very, this is where it looks a lot like Pontormo, like there's sort of like the ears of what I remember an ear to look like. Like I'm teasing the like I'm thinking about my own ear. You know, the body parts are delicate, and when you start sort of doing this, like tickling the paper with the pencil, it starts to give you these really beautiful, elegant lines. And I'm also thinking about aesthetic and composition and sort of like a design quality. Not thinking so much about a human being. I mean, I am on some level. It's very subconsciously a part of my process. Figure drawing is very important to me, and it's very important that it looks good and elegant. And like I care about the figure, right? It's my figure. It's almost like a creation of mine, and it's either right or it's wrong. It's good or it's bad, and ultimately the one who decides this is me. But obviously, I'm working within a range of knowledge and practices. Figure drawing, like I keep mentioning Pontormo. There's something about the Renaissance figure drawing. If you look at Pietro della Francesca, there's a lot of murals that he painted where he starts very much like a cartoonist. This is what drove me back into comic books also, is the Italian Renaissance. I really admire Leonardo da Vinci's drawings, Michelangelo's notebooks. These things are very, very important and special.